out, and she had no means of paying for it at all. She said, when it broke down, I broke down. Now I don't have my baby, I don't have transportation. How am I supposed to stay active in my grandchildren's lives? Enter Elliot Middleton, 38 years old, the owner of a barbecue restaurant and former auto mechanic, who in his free time repairs and gives away used cars. He had heard about Lee's predicament from her nephew, Frank McClary, the mayor of Andrews, South Carolina. For on Christmas morning, Middleton showed up unannounced at Lee's home with a gift, a white 1993 Oldsmobile. I had no idea what was going on, she said. He handed me the keys, didn't ask for anything. Once again, she's able to pick up her granddaughters from school, take them to dance class. She said, I got my freedom back. The idea for the used car giveaway came to Middleton a year earlier during a food drive that he had organized. Many of those who had lined up for a meal walked up to 4 miles to get there because they did not have any transportation. Cars are a lifeline in this part of South Carolina, he said. There's no public transportation, no Ubers, no taxis to take people to job interviews, doctor appointments, even food shopping. That sound familiar? About the way it is here, isn't it? So, he posted on Facebook and offered to trade slabs of his restaurant's specialty barbecue ribs for broken down vehicles. He said, since then, friends and strangers have dropped off more than 100 cars in various states of disrepair. Many sit at Middleton's yard waiting to be patched up and donated, usually to those he's heard about through word of mouth. It's a list of names that grows daily. People think Elliot is an angel, Mayor McClary told Washington Post, and I do too. And so he's demonstrating his love by fixing up cars and giving them to people. Now, we show our love through words and action. I hope you show your love through words and actions. But in Romans 5:8, it says, God demonstrated his love toward us, and that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. And that's how he demonstrates his love in many ways, but that was the ultimate demonstration, is that he sent Jesus Christ. That's why we're celebrating the first Advent, the first coming of Jesus Christ. And so God demonstrated his love to us in that way. Jesus demonstrated his love by dying for us on the cross, paying the penalty for our sin, and being buried, but he rose again, and he's alive today. And that's how he demonstrated his love. And also that he offers the gift of salvation, eternal life, free, to all those who will receive it. He offers it to you. Now there are people who say, do you love Jesus? A lot of people say that. I love Jesus. Well, how do you demonstrate your love for Jesus to Jesus? How do you do that? If you say you love Jesus, how do you demonstrate your love to Jesus? How do you do that? Or do you? Let's bow our heads, please. Jesus did everything he could for us. We're celebrating now his first coming. We see what he's done for us. Have you accepted him as your Lord and Savior? He offers that freely to each person. How do I do that? Well, you come to a point, you see, I can't save myself. There's no way. Nothing I do measures up. But Jesus paid the penalty for that sin on the cross. He says, I'm taking your place. I'm paying the penalty for your sin. And you say, basically, I am a sinner. There's no way I can do this, but Jesus, I believe you. Who you are, what you've done for me. You died for me, you were buried for me, you arose for me, and you offer me the gift of eternal life, salvation. Have you accepted that gift today? If you have not, you can do that right now. And if you have, why don't you say, Jesus, I do love you. Help me to demonstrate my love to you each day, to others. We're going to have a hymn of invitation, just one verse. Keep your heads down, your eyes closed. I'm going to be standing right down front here. If you'd like to come and talk to me about anything, pray, whatever, I'm going to be right here to give you this opportunity. thank you for being here today. Remember, tomorrow at 8:30 at Max, men's prayer breakfast. And then on nothing going on Wednesday. On Friday, 6 o'clock here, have Christmas Eve service. We'll have cinnamon rolls and light sticks. Okay? Instead of candles, we have light sticks that are shaped like candles. I know people like them. Last year I had adults fighting over it. It was sad. I mean, it was adults sitting there beating up each other trying to get these light sticks. That's pretty cool. But anyway, that's 6 o'clock Friday night. We'll be here about 30 minutes. Sign up if you haven't, and let me know if there's some tradition, something that you do on Christmas Eve, or we can incorporate that. Please let us know, and we'll try and incorporate that, okay? So let's everyone stand, please. Y'all can go home.